Greetings, beloved healthcare workers. My name is Pastor B.A. Jackson, and I'm the pastor of Fellowship of Love Church in Fayetteville, Georgia. When I was asked by the Piedmont Fayette Hospital to give some inspirational words, I was honored. But if I'm to be honest, I was also intimidated and overwhelmed by the task. I immediately knew that the power of my words could in no way match the profundity of your actions. But I was reminded of a story I read by the great Booker Taliaferro Washington in his book Up From Slavery. He tells of a time when he was an enslaved young boy during the Civil War. And because times were rough, he was only awarded one shirt to wear, and it was a new refuse flax shirt. He said that wearing that shirt was the most trying ordeal he was ever made to endure as a young slave boy. He said the feeling of that unprocessed cotton and that refuse flax shirt was such a torturous ordeal that it felt like a dozen or more chestnut burrs or 100 small pinpoints in contact with his flesh. He said the feeling gave him such torture that he just went without the shirt. But every now and then he was made to wear the shirt. And in being made to wear it, he came into contact with what he describes as the most generous act that he had ever seen or heard of from one slave relative to another. He said his older brother John would take that shirt for Booker T and he would put it on his own body, endure the chestnut burrs, endure the small prickly points all throughout his chest and arms and shoulders and back, so that he could wear it enough to break it in and soften the cotton so that his young brother could wear the shirt. The most loving act that Booker T. Washington ever experienced was his brother wearing a shirt that his slight young body was too fragile to endure. Health workers, in this season where we have been bombarded by the pandemic of the coronavirus, you are wearing a shirt that many of us cannot wear. We thank you for that. You are bearing the pain, the risk, the fear that many of us cannot bear. You are enduring the risking of your health, obscene hours, insufficient equipment and supplies, overcrowded facilities for us. And I want to pause to just tell you thank you. As a pastor, I'm saying thank you. As a representative of Fellowship of Love Church, I'm saying thank you. As a fellow countryman of America and of a human sharing this globe, I'm saying thank you. The work you are doing is invaluable. Thank you. The burden you are bearing is immeasurable. Thank you. The risk you are taking is undesirable. Thank you. We will never be able to repay the debt that we owe you. Because of the restrictions on visitation, because of the contagiousness of this virus, you are the hands of children who will not be able to touch their parents at this time. You are the arms of spouses who will not be able to hug their husbands and wives at this time. You are the presence of loved ones who will not be able to be physically present with sick, scared, and secluded family and friends. And for that, I wanted to pause and encourage you to press on, to move on, and to keep on. We love you. We are grateful for you, and we thank you. May God bless you, and please continue to live in love.